didn't matter what the prosecution or the defense said. He read off of a piece of paper. Colton was originally indicted with 9 individuals on his indictment. He's the only one that went to a jury trial, and he was the highest sentenced in his case. Everybody else got less time than him. And I will tell you, some of those individuals absolutely did what they were charged with. And yet you have a man who was charged with things he should have never been charged with. The fact that I have spoken to previous attorney generals, I've spoken to prosecutors, I have spoken to judges, and they said he should have never been indicted because they had this evidence all along. But what they wanted to do was to throw the best witness that Roseanne Boylan's family had. They wanted to throw him in jail and turn him into a criminal. And mind you, on February 29th, when we walked in front of the judge for sentencing, they had asked for 12 to 15 years is what the prosecution had asked for. And they said the reason that he needed that much time was because he didn't learn his lesson on January 6th about assaulting police officers, because he assaulted a guard in the jail. So again, you're taking a man that was the victim of a crime and using it against him. He literally has a lawsuit against the jail and Crystal Lancaster as the victim, and they used it against him, saying he did not learn his lesson on January 6th.
I mean, okay. Sarah, I'm so overwhelmed. We might have to do this again. I'm so overwhelmed.
It's a lot.
It is a cover-up. It is a cover-up, Nikki. You're absolutely right. So I have people texting me, and thank you so much, Mark, texting me about contacts and whatnot. Marjorie Taylor Greene, talk a little bit about, you've already gone the route with Congress. You've testified before Congress. I think you told me you've gone to every length possible. She's the reason, by the way, her husband got the audio. She uncovered all of this while he was incarcerated to try to get the truth to come out. She was his only real advocate. So talk about a little bit about that, your experience has been. And no one's coming to save us, people. Not even Marjorie Taylor Greene, unfortunately.
No, we come from the great state of Tennessee, and you think you'd have people like Marsha Blackburn and our representative, Andy Ogles. You would think you would have them in our corner, and we absolutely don't. I want to remind everybody that is listening, our representatives don't represent us. They represent their wallet. Every single one of them. I testified in front of Congress in June of 2023, and I told them, so all 535 members of Congress, it's on record, according to 18 USC Section 4, it states, if you know of a crime and you do not report that crime to officials to investigate, then you are also liable for that crime. And if found guilty, you could spend 3 years in jail, a fine, and or both. And on June 13th of 2023, I named Ashley Babbitt, Roseanne Boylan, Kevin Greason, and Benjamin Phillips. And do you know who was sitting in front of me? Marjorie Taylor Greene, Matt Gaetz, Paul Gosar, Troy Nelse. And I will say I am very thankful for Troy Nelse. He is the only individual that has picked up the baton and ran with it. He has picked up the baton in regards to the assault September 5th of 2022 against Colton.
In the jail, assaulted in the jail.
The jail will not turn over the video evidence. They have denied it 3 different times. They're going to have to in the lawsuit. But this is the stuff that they are trying to cover up. And I will say, we think we have people in our corner fighting for us.